We are back again, ladies and gentlemen. Griffin Murphy here with you guys today from DocSports.com, coming at you with the free NFL selection for Sunday, November 13th, 2025. This matchup is between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals. Let's get right into this matchup. I do have a free 60 link for you guys. We'll talk about that at the end of the video, as well as we'll talk about my performance as of last week. We'll get into all that. Let's talk about this game right now. We did have a huge bounce back on Sunday. We'll get into all that after this breakdown. So, Jacksonville laying 2.5 points, rolling into Arizona now to play the Cardinals, and we have a total sitting at 47.5. Total gives us a little bit of an incentive. There should be points scored in this game, and obviously we have two pretty dynamic offenses going head-to-head here in this situation. Obviously, Brissett for the Arizona Cardinals. Despite the Cardinals not winning games right now on a 2-game losing streak, they are still scoring points. And I will say scoring points against pretty solid defenses. In their most recent matchup, obviously dealing with the 49ers, they lost that game in a 41-22 final. Their offense looked good. They were slow out the gates, and then they finally got it going. And they were out of that game from kickoff. And that just happened due to a kick return to open up the game. And that could typically just ruin teams to start matchups off. And I'm talking about this because we like this situation. This gives us vulnerability. Looking at the public is going to look at this from last week and speculate that the Arizona Cardinals got absolutely torched by a 49ers team that lost their biggest divisional matchup last week to the Rams, and they got smoked in that game. So looking at a situation like that, it really puts some lowering buying pressure there for Arizona in this sequence. Then you have the Jaguars, and their most recent matchup, they went completely off. This was my 6-unit top play on Sunday. I had Jacksonville. I took them +3. 35-6 final over the Chargers. Chargers absolutely blew them out. They looked phenomenal across all cylinders. But the one thing I will say, this Arizona Cardinals defense, they have very sneaky defensive backs, and they can utilize that offense once Brissett gets going, but it all starts with the run game. For this Arizona team right now, I have faith in their defense, and I believe that this market completely set this game up as a trap. Arizona coming off a blowout loss, Jacksonville coming off an outright blowout victory over the Chargers, which is a huge paper look for the public speculation. Now just catching 2.5 points, so quote-unquote a field goal for Arizona at home. Everyone's going to be on the at Chargers, Jaguars in this matchup. We are reverse flipping this game. We are fading the public. We are taking the Arizona Cardinals in this matchup +2.5. I believe Brissett's going to have himself a good game. I believe the run game will be established early in this matchup, and I think the defense is going to be huge in this game for the Cardinals. And I don't see Jacksonville and Trevor Lawrence being able to get their offense going like they did last week against a very overrated defensive interior with the LA Chargers. So give me the Cardinals here at home +2.5 points in this matchup. That is my free selection to you guys. And just so you know, if you are a new member to Doc Sports, head on over to DocSports.com/free60. There you can go grab yourself a free $60 account. You could use that free $60 on my premium selections. Those are my absolute best bets over at the website. Not a good week last week on Saturday. I had my game of the year in college football. Lost that game. Had Cincy. Lost 30-24. Just didn't go our way. We should have been rolling first half. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Would have been a 21-7 final, or going into the half is what I saw. Just didn't go our way. Bad coaching, bad offense, terrible defense. Don't want to get into it. I'm already furious. I'm trying to move forward from that. And obviously, we had a huge rebound on Sunday with a 7-unit best bet prop winner with Caleb Williams rushing yards, as well as we had our 6-unit best bet winner with the Jaguars. So we did bounce back on Sunday. So I'm definitely moving on. Terrible situation. I love the spot with Cincy. We're not going to harp on it. But you guys already have the free 60 link. We're not going to talk about that anymore because we're going to bounce back this week. We are still up $3,100 in profit on the season. I want to say like 15-10 in college football, 14-9 in NFL. So we're still rolling. We're still dominant this season. Going to be a huge weekend. If you guys want to get on board, use that free 60 link, as well as we are back in the Arizona Cardinals in this matchup plus the 2.5 points. And as always, Griffin Murphy from DocSports.com. Best of luck to you guys this week. And once again, best bets.